Redtail Rogues, and we are back. Another adventure. The same adventure, another day of it. And it sounds like we have good.
Sounds like we have
good sound, good echo. All right, excellent. All right, cool. So who do we have here today? We've got DM Adam.
everybody else.
We've got
Boomie the Kitty Cat Wizard.
Ruby the Kitty Cat Wizard.
Sir Justinian, true good.
Oh God, Sir
The dwarf.
Justinian, true good the
Druid
dwarf.
cleric.
Thelonious Musk, rogue.
Yay, Thelonious.
And Sheridan, Paladin of Vengeance.
The Paladin of Vengeance. And it is I, Sauvignon Blanc, the great and mighty cleric of Asmodeus. All right.
Great
So-
and mighty and humble. Don't forget humble.
Oh, we don't need that. It has nothing to do with our claws. We don't need to be humble.
So, the party.
Oh, yep. Let's have the retelling of the story. Here we go, DM.
Short version. Your party just went to the menagerie. Boomy was leading the way and the charge to, instead of going to the church to find out more of these problems are occurring, head straight towards Tumbledown here and the river veins, where you know the caves are, where you encountered the weird, ugly beasties. River veins.
Like the aspect of what's his name,
The aspect,
right? So
that's
that first came, the one with
Yes.
the two faces and everything.
When he was,
Oh,
when
the
he was
faces
the
in the
person in yellow, he was standing there and raising undead, and then once he was triggered by arrogance, or I wouldn't really call it arrogance.
Wisdom.
Poor,
Let's not
poor
call it-
decisions.
Let's not call it arrogance. So, you guys are heading. You said you wanted to come here now. You know, in the hills, there's plenty of places where people would go and kids would go and smoke pot or whatever. So, toward the top of this ridge line, because again, it's nighttime because you guys didn't rest here. I'm assuming you guys are heading. You said you wanted to head straight there. That's what we're talking about.
Well, we were going to head there. Did people need to rest? I didn't really do
Yeah.
anything.
I need a
used-
long rest. We were
I
talking
think I
about
used
long rest, right?
You blow all
level
your
one.
Oh, I was
One
helping.
level one.
to kill the things that were in cages.
Unchanged.
I was helping. I was
I
helping.
was.
People rushed in.
I remember
did
that
my
used to be
job.
Andrew's excuse.
I used detect magic. One. I believe.
So I think we decided we weren't going to go to town because we
Yeah.
assumed that it's all located.
Yep.
That's right.
But everything leads back to this, and we just get further confirmation that we already just received with the wild
The corrupt
frozen.
water.
And what was that thing? It was a moose. And with
It
the
had
moose.
been
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, that if we need to rest, I mean, I don't think it's something that.
But yeah, I gotta tell you guys, that variety store that's on Wellington, that's like right close to here. It's Wellington and I forget the other street, but it's before Al's Pizza and before the Home Hardware. So it's called Wellington Variety.
So there's two, like almost right across. from
That's
each other?
right. So it's the one that
Right.
would be north. No,
Is it
south.
like
it's the
in
one on the
the-
south.
That
on the south.
building.
That has the ATM and it's like almost looks like a
Like an-
two-story.
It's like a house,
everything.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
kind of
that
like housey. That one. They have the best alcohol selection, like of all time. They're as well equipped as an LCBO. They're like they converted half of their store once like variety stores can sell alcohol. They converted half their store into basically an alcohol vending location. I don't know, like they've got everything. They've got single cans. They've got 6-packs. Like they got all but the 2-4s in there. Like I go in there sometimes. I'll just pick up 8 cans. They're like, oh, I want 8 cans, and they just got it there. It's so convenient. You never need to go to an LCBO again. These guys are the LCBO. Unless you're like looking to stock up for like a big party or something. But, you want a beer for yourself and you're good.
So
Yeah.
we can go. The
I'm
party
good.
needs a
I
long
still
rest.
like-
Or you guys are long resting or short resting?
I'm still okay with my.
How much should we get if we short rest? How many spells do we get back?
You get none.
I got nothing.
They're
Eh?
prior.
You need a long rest.
don't know. I mean, do whatever, but I prefer to be useful. I'm more useful with spells.
So either way,
So it's up to you guys.
I'm fine the long run.
I'm okay.
I got stuff I can do.
so either way, I'm
I'm
good.
good.
Okay.
You don't need to rest.
Well, I think
I'm good too then.
how many spell slots do you have?
I've done a few.
Have your big ones.
No, not necessarily.
So just because you guys
'Cause I-
weren't here for this fight, we do need to be.
Because don't forget, I used that dispel magic to keep the girl alive. That's a level 3. You
Yeah.
did the same. You also burned a
So
level
we
3.
need-
We're both down level 3.
But
So-
I can do my out of that.
Oh,
I got an ability to get that spell back, so I'm not too worried. But
level
we
3 is
do
important.
need probably.
If we're going
to
into
be-
an end boss battle, I'd like to be at full if possible. Well, we're going back to the location that we know the aspect of what's
Now,
his name is and
Did
everything.
you have a chance? You might not have had a chance. Probably didn't have a chance. The video or fast forward.
No,
There was the map. It's like I can on here if we need to. We should have some pictures in the group, right? In the group
Yeah.
chat.
I don't know if I even published that video yet, to be honest with you, man.
No, the one of the old.
Oh,
Where-
the old
where
back. Yeah,
the
yeah.
fighter died.
The last I've just been too busy. I managed to get passive income up to $7 American a day. On my video game. That's what I've just been focusing on. 7 USD a day for free.
What game?
Splinterlands. It's taking me a lot of configuration with new modes.
You bring up the YouTube channel. Fast forward. If needed, just so we can.
We know what you're talking about. We know what you're talking
Yeah, but me.
about. Oh, Nathan. Well, then technically his character wouldn't know either,
Exactly.
so it's all good.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Okay.
shit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Switch
yeah.
view.
So moving on.
We
So-
explain the same way our characters would
Yep.
briefly explain.
Yep. Oh,
There's
also
levels and then
I got it.
monsters.
I'll set up a few minor illusions.
And we needed rope.
I'll set up some minor
Oh, yeah.
illusions
We
that
need to
show
stop
the
the rope.
areas. Yeah.
Lots of rope.
You need to stop, or do you?
My character wouldn't know either.
Right.
Simeon wouldn't know either.
Oh, I guess my character
I
wouldn't know
know.
to set up the
Outside of the
minors
No.
to be able to show you
Well,
guys.
you're
how
all
to-
going
and
off
also-
what Gumi says, and
Thelonious.
Thelonious.
Yeah.
Do you have minor illusion?
You know this. Would you head out and get rope, Thelonious? You
Yeah,
don't
well,
need to rest,
absolutely.
right?
I do not need to rest.
I
will
have-
actually go-
so-
I have rope.
Kind of
Well,
give him
I
a
can honestly, I can just grab rope for everybody. I'll go pick up some rope for you guys.
I'll buy
That
some
doesn't
bonus
take-
rope.
That doesn't take long.
No. But here's the thing: if you guys are going to rest, you guys are coming up the hill. How do you feel about heading back to town? You know that your master didn't recognize your pseudo dragon, right? And last night, while you guys were at the menagerie, there was a tremor, not an earthquake, and that
People reckon.
and people, all the people with high charisma felt a draw, like a drain. And a lot of some townspeople would have fallen victim to that. It's nighttime. That basically just happened. So if you guys go and rest, it will be 8 hours later. It will be during the day, but during the long rest.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are we
Thelonious,
good? Yeah.
you go and you restock your corals,
Yep.
unless you have any other pressing business to attend to. You restock and you come back.
Nothing in particular.
So, as you guys head over this ridge here, you can see all the way down to the river. You see some activity over by these 3 trees that are here. Again, this center hole being where the well is. That you guys know down to the spot where the pool is. And you know the long way to get here through the river veins. You can see activity from some guards and some other people milling about the old town. Again, like this is mostly like derelict. There are people here who maintain the cemetery, but they're not doing a good job. What they're trying to do. As the water, there's been a lot of water activity underneath the hill that the water rushes in fellow weeks down. So flabbergasted about some present. I'm sure you farted somewhere and took a shit and put it underneath it. Shit, what'd you do?
Nothing. Just let's just say one good turn deserves another.
So we are you guys are up here in the hills. As you look down, you can see that. You stumble across a place where one of these little ditches where hobos would dwell, where there's smoldering remains. Like it's very well hidden. There's smoldering remains of a fire down below that might have been from earlier day. Currently it's vacant and it's this location here. I've got it built out, kind of. This is how the ground is on top of it, but I don't know if we need that, so you can kind of get the feeling of how it is. This is the area I figure you guys would rest. It's like a safe little nook where people would have gone. It's empty currently. There is a smoldering remains of a fire pit and some boxes set up. Clearly, there's a little bit of garbage, not much. Just people have been hanging out in this area. This is where kids hide. It's vacant. You guys come here and you can. It's hidden and defensible, so you guys would secure that as your spot for your long rest. Party gains or benefit from a long rest, right? But as that's happening, okay, just because I want people to. During your rest, you hear some movements of people talking coming down. They come down this. This is the way that people would come down into here. So people want to put their mini on here temporarily.
Down here?
Yeah.
No,
Where's your input? No, they're both
Why
there,
is
but
it
where are
there?
you?
Where are the characters?
Okay, where do you want your input?
My dragon will be sleeping
He's gonna
in
be
that
on the
tree.
outside. My imp's
Yeah.
gonna be on the outside, not sleeping. Probably on top of the whole thing.
So
On top
this-
of everything.
This part here
it's kind of covered,
represents
so I'll put it on like up there.
that part represents the hill, kind of overhangs, and this is like a natural
And he's
place of
invisible.
erosion, and then the other part swoops down the way. This is like the greenery represents like bushes that you obscure the entrance with. Okay. The party has their rest. These two people come down and they're chattering amongst themselves. You hear them rustling through the bushes. You guys are already resting. A burly, shirtless human man steps around the corner and sees. Did you guys light a fire? I should ask that.
Definitely.
we're already rested.
I know, but I'm just saying, would
I
you
know,
have lit a
just-
fire? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably.
They come around the corner and they look. Oh, you guys aren't who we expected here. Do you mind? And he holds up like he's got a bottle and it's,
Yes, of course. Let us sit around the campfire together and have one for Lord Asmodeus.
I take out my flask
I
and
invite them
take a
over
swig.
to sit with us.
So he waves his other buddy over, who's also shirtless. They're both sweaty. They're both absolutely fucked up. They come down. They're warming themselves up. Right? And they're rowdy and singing songs and stuff like that. They're drunkards and they're and one of them. Oh, sorry. Whatever you guys want to do in the meantime. Stop me for something.
I try and get them to repeat a prayer to Lord Asmodeus with me in the form of a song.
I have no interest in repeating any kind of.
But
prayer
it's like
for-
a drinking song to Lord Asmodeus.
Teach us the song then.
I do. It's a callback song, so I say to Lord Asmodeus. They say, Lord Asmodeus, drink your drink, drink your drink. In the hellfire, we will sing,
Sure, they're happy enough to do so.
Yay!
Happy to play.
You're a terrible bard.
And after finishing that song, the bottle being empty, the guy whips it against the wall here, where you can see smashed glass from many things. Take a perception check. So
I applaud. I applaud.
You hear the glass smash.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it's not smoldering anymore.
What are these sperm-like things over here?
What, sorry?
What are these sperm-like things over here? I don't-
Those are the spell effects from your staff that you want to glue one on and paint it up, whatever.
Oh, okay. So they're for my character.
Yeah, I just don't
Okay.
like
All right.
too finicky for me and my ogre thumbs. 45-year-old eyes.
Yep. Got it. Got it. Understood.
Get a couple of drunkards. He's drunk from singing. So, they whipped the bottle, total of 17. They're both sitting on like these boxes that are there. Clearly, someone's brought them down. Like like we used to use milk crates or whatever, right? Throw it on the fire. Throws the bottle. Highest was 17.
I didn't even roll.
I had
Yeah,
5
I didn't roll
on
either.
the die.
So you hear the bottle smash against, like smash off in the distance. And what do you guys want to do? While you're there, they're singing and reveling. They're drinking and they're like, you're just drinking.
I'll ask them what brings
You're
them.
everyone's rested. Just so that they're packing up.
I join in on the drinking and revelry. Even my old man body flailing the limbs, keeping up with the youngsters.
Trying vigorously.
We're
Put your
trying,
piece
doing.
where you want to.
I'll just start talking, chit chat.
Yeah.
To the area.
Well, they came to like drink. They get fucked up. The wives don't know that we're here, and you can see them looking at each other, kind of flushing, and they're two kind of thing, or they're weird, shirtless, very sweaty drunkards right now. They end up drinking themselves stupid and passing out. They tell you that they just came up here just basically just
Do they have anything on?
Christmas if you like. They're both wearing pants.
Perfect. I will search the
They may have
pockets of their pants.
You
Nat 20.
you find 5 silver.
Oh,
Damn it.
Wow.
It's gonna be 2 silver, yeah.
Holy smokes.
Find 5 silver and a broken watch and a prophylactic.
Oh my.
I'll take all of it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why leave that behind?
So, they've head over towards like there, and they sit down and they're just drinking, and one of them passes out. Whatever it is that you like.
We were just planning on camping here and doing a long rest.
we've
or-
rested already.
So we're
Your
rested?
your long
We
rest
kind
is
of showed
over.
up after we were getting.
As you were getting ready to pack up.
All right. So I mean,
Can I have intelligence checks? Start at the beginning.
I'll guidance my intelligence check.
Yeah.
18.
This
Wow.
one's not on the die.
High rollers.
I
18. Where's my plus
got
0?
nothing on that one.
Roll something, but you wouldn't know any of the things that which I'm referring to anyway. So that's okay. So everyone still has the events from before in their mind. So, as you guys, whatever it is you guys want to do at this occasion, if you're packing up or doing, you guys want to head towards. Thing from there.
Might as well.
So as you're packing up,
I know not where we go.
somehow in the shuffle, one of the two drunkards just kind of staggered off somewhere. No, not.
pseudo dragon seed.
During was asleep in the tree.
My imp was looking out though. With my imp seed.
Your imp was invisible.
14 plus whatever its mods are. And I'll guidance it. I'll say think
You
back.
can't. You have to touch it.
I'll bring it back to. I'll bring it back to
To
when.
maybe that's as a
To
see-
make
it-
up to notice.
Oh, you mean okay?
Scope
this is-
receive
okay,
better.
all right. I thought we were asking it what happened, not that this was its
No.
role of a previous time.
No.
You know, so if
So
I was
we got
asking
plus
what
one.
happened, I'm still 15. I think that's pretty good for.
Yeah, he flies over. And, he kind of staggered over toward. Again, this is on top, right? He staggered over underneath, but like he was going to take a leap over in this direction
Did he ever come
against
back?
the wall where he threw.
That's the last you saw of him.
Well, he's up there on the ledge. He wasn't looking for him. He saw the hobo. This guy kind of walk away.
Go scout it out. See if he fell over the edge for me.
There's no edge. It's all wall under there.
A wall.
It's all wall,
Did
right?
he still fall over though? Is what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he's not. He would be here.
We need to go and investigate.
Yes. I would like to do so.
Sidetracked by the drunk guy Sega.
20.
Not that.
I'll say Izzy, go look at the wall, and I'll guidance him.
Was that a perception or investigation check?
That was perception. It was investigate.
If you're like, it depends
If
on
it
what
was
you're doing.
investigated, it would have been 19.
Yeah, it just depends what you're doing. Are you just like looking at it, or are you like tactile?
Yeah, we'll investigate that.
Can I use
19.
insight check on it in order to be like, looking at this and based on where the person was, would I be
No one
able
saw
to-
which way he went when he got to the wall. It's just that the
Exactly.
imp just saw him
That's why-
walk under.
That's why I'd like to see if I'm insightful enough to determine which way he went, or why he would be staggering this way, or from the
So
drunken
you're looking for
teens that I've
looking
helped.
to see which direction he went,
That's
or by
right.
his tracks,
You
which
got
is a wilderness.
No, I was saying like just using my mind, using my mind and being like, okay, so if I was a drunk guy, which way would I go? Kind of insight.
You don't see a wet spot on the wall.
That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. So would I be able to use an insight check?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, I got it.
You don't see a wet spot on the wall. There must be something that like something back here somewhere.
So I
Right.
investigated it.
So you're like, you
Carl
see
thinks
him.
I should investigate.
Would you like a bonus D4, sir?
I'm happy with my
You need a 20, buddy. You know the.
You're
You're looking
Nice one.
around. You're looking around. You don't see the bottle that the guy threw. There's other bottles, but like nothing like sitting on top of the dirt. It's all, like, covered in dirt. You don't see the bottle.
way or
So you don't see one, but your hand kind of goes beyond a bit of the rock, a bit of the wall. Right. Conveniently enough, there's a separation in the rocks here. Now it's low. You'd have to like crouch to get through, not crawl. It's like 3 feet high, and it slopes down.
So even me, like even I would have a hard time.
Oh yeah.
I definitely have a hard time.
I'll send Iziar. Iziar, go see what's down there. Don't talk back to me. I gave you an order. Yes, the master will hear about it. Oh, I'm not that bad. That was me conversing with Iziar, just so you know.
Right, because we don't.
He's the whole time he's just giving you're responding to is just dirty looks every time he's like, like he shakes his head and he goes in this.
I know that.
So come down this little section here, and it's a short little like crawl through that for him, and it opens up into an area like this, where these like there are tunnels and they kind of snake through the wall of the hill. Like you get the idea that this tunnel, this hill, is also wormy. It's like underneath. You know. That's what he sees over there on that block.
This what part represents the standable part? Or what part represents?
As he drops through, he comes through here. This, from this point. Drops down into there.
And he's just invisible.
And he's invisible and chilling.
And now he has to pop out and tell me this.
Okay. And there's a bottle on the floor, smashed.
A smash ball fly?
Yeah, on the stone floor, and the glass skitters away in this direction.
Alright. I'll use minor illusion to show everyone exactly what they saw. So once I know what it is, I'll minor illusion.
It's not a minor.
It is. You can replicate maps and everything. Oh yeah, buddy, it's real good. And you can have 3 in effect at the same time.
Is there
Really,
any
it's
sign of
excellent.
the drum pack?
There's you saw a smash bottle.
There's a
Apparently
wet
Israel's
spot,
telling me.
but no body.
What does it mean?
It's not. Well, it's black and white. You have to taste it.
Input taster.
If it's blood, then probably would taste. He could just tell me if it was.
He knows
smell
the,
it.
he knows the smell of both. It's piss.
Yeah, it's really good, man. Super
You create a
powerful.
center or an object in the range. So you can create a sound.
Or
You create an image of an object.
you can use it to do anything. I'm just gonna create an image that is the image of what we saw.
Of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Actually, okay.
Yeah, I'm using it to.
I thought you were doing it the same way, like the pseudo dragon trying to. You can't.
No,
It's not
I'm
the same.
sort of. I'm displaying an image. Here's what it looks like, and I'm just using a minor illusion to just display it.
But it can't be. This is an image.
That's right.
Right.
It's not moving or anything. It's
Yeah,
not. There's
so
a
it's
video
not like
on
it's
it.
a camera.
I see a still shot of what's on the screen.
At the time.
There's a still shot of
Right.
what it looks like.
So again, you see that there's a smashed bottle on the ground. Use this to represent smashed bottle. There's a wet spot on the floor, and there are drag marks that lead off toward the rubble.
Drag marks.
Towards the
But they
rubble.
just lead like straight into the room, and there's it's not a whole lot, and then it's just gone
Towards the rubble.
towards the rubble. Yeah.
Do I see Chase or Sky?
Blue
Chase.
tastes like the color.
We see Chase.
So there are more tunnels, but there is a drag mark to the wet spot from the wet spot toward that. The tunnels are bigger than once you're in, they're like 6 feet high. You wouldn't want to like go say 7 feet high. So you wouldn't want to you don't have to duck, you don't want to be jumping. It's very confined, right? And these ones are not rounded, they're like more like eroded. So it's not the same kind of tunnels you saw where they were eaten out by the worms. They were like by that purple worm, but they're more eroded.
The Rogan.
Oh, I can kind of see.
At this point, you have to have brought some torches.
Oh yeah, well I could do that. I've had that the whole time. Okay, fine.
Someone could cast light on.
I'll
Sure,
cast
yeah.
light on
Well,
something
yeah,
for you.
yeah, that's perfect. So I'll take light.
Stop
on
being lazy. Do your own.
If I can make him do it, I'm gonna make him do it.
I do so willingly.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget, this isn't.
And I am very appreciative
Right, this
of
is
the
so
blessing you
beyond.
bestow.
Thank you. The blessing that he bestows, and he is glad that you are thankful for him.
I'm gonna walk in with the blessed bolt. He can cast on up to 2 things. So I have 2 bolts for my crossbows.
Yeah.
And they are both lit up.
Okay.
Sure.
So
I'll
walking
give you
in.
a second one of my 3 lights that I guess.
Oh, I thought you had to
It's
do with them at
it's
the
just
same.
one. It's just one
Oh.
object. You can't have 2
I
objects.
thought I could have 3.
Yeah, I thought he could too.
Yeah, I think with minor illusions.
But I thought you had to do it at
also
at that time. That's why I said I'd
No,
take
no,
two of
no.
them.
No, I think that's. I think I can
when
just.
you cast it again,
Is it?
When you cast it again.
100%. When you cast it again, the other one's gone. One, you touch one out of it, there's no other contaminant on this check. Like color as you like, completely covered. Oh, and did you cast it again?
Oh,
This is-
cast it
Okay,
again.
that's
All right,
fine.
sorry, man.
I got
thought
one.
it was 3. That's a
I
minor
got one.
illusion.
I'm ready to
Okay.
go.
All right, you got one.
And yeah, I'll walk in, and I guess I'll do. I should probably do a perception check of the area before I would do anything. Well, I would like to investigate the pile.
Okay, well, determining where it is,
So,
and
yeah.
I will.
The rest of us should follow.
Okay.
Remember what happened last time? They went off on their own.
Good point.
Where's Boomy going? In
Towards the back.
towards the back.
Okay, so as you give me a perception check.
This guy. Oh, he's
Sandy floors.
Okay.
Like the hill is like sand. Like it's kind of sandy. So, look around and it's the walls are kind of like just dirt. They're not like reinforced. It's all just natural erosion.
Okay.
So you're poking around the thing.
Yeah, I'll try to do an investigation check on the rubble.
Okay, was that your perception check or your investigation check?
Or-
The eight?
That was my perception check that you had asked me for.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to do an investigation. That's a little better.
As you start pulling away, like you're like, how are you investigating? You're like poking it with a stick. and
Yeah,
seeing
yeah. I
what's in
just want to kind of like maybe moving some things just to sort of like see what is in there.
it. The bottom of it seems like crunchy. It's not a wood floor or anything. It's like if you're poking around, it's like there's kind of like that. The tile is. It's got like a hard base, right? It's mostly mud.
Mud around, but there's a hard base. Does it seem like it's like a trap
So it's like
door of sorts? Like
Okay, yes, like
I got a 22. I don't know.
on an investigation check,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So if I were to describe it, it would be like kind of like the lid of a trapdoor spider kind of thing.
Oh, I don't like
So
that.
no, you're
I don't like that
poking
wording.
around at it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
And
poking.
you're disturbing it.
I'm poking. I've
Right.
already decided to do it.
Okay. There's aside from poking at it, nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, guys, this looks like there's a trap door. I don't know if there's something inside of it. I wouldn't have known anything.
There are other hills and
Directions
tunnels and
we
ways
can go.
around.
Yeah, if we want to mess with this a little more, we can. If not,
Yeah, you didn't open it, right? You just
no, I have not opened
you
it.
just poked around.
Correct.
dawned
I'm
on
not
you, it's
opening it.
Probably not a good idea.
Absolutely.
Right.
Somewhat value my life.
Right.
I guess I don't know. What do I?
What do you guys want to do?
Do you guys want to go further? Do we want to continue? Like we
Well,
can
don't
open
want
this.
this thing behind us.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to open it, I
So,
suppose I can open it.
Does
but-
it look like just like general knowledge check, whatever you want to make me do? Does it look like there's any tracks that lead into or out of this? Does this look like a well-used area, basically?
The drag marks.
Yeah, the drag marks.
The
lead
drag
to it.
marks lead directly to this area. If you're checking the floor,
Yeah.
the general area, then yeah, it would be a wilderness check.
A wilderness check.
Nature.
Who else wants to do it? And I'll
Or
give them
nature check.
advantage on it, and I'll make sure that they.
And
That
you
they
only
have,
you can only give
the
advantage if
guidance.
you're proficient in this.
Oh,
You
so
can't help if you're not proficient.
nature.
You're more of a hindrance,
What
actually.
are we talking about?
Anyone who's trying to do any kind of motorcycle maintenance will tell you.
The only
Person,
one possible would be good, but
And I don't have that as one of my skills.
You don't have those other skills. All right, so I mean, I'm
'Cause,
just
like,
as good
I've
as
never
anyone else.
really
Is what I'm
needed it.
saying? Like, what even
In
is
other
it then? What,
Nature's intelligence.
the
So
wilderness
intelligence.
survival
It's the
check.
worst one
A
of all.
survival check.
survival. Okay.
I got a 23.
This area doesn't seem high traffic, but you do see some footprints, like boot marks in the sandy floor that lead off in kind of come from this area and disperse There's some you see heading in this direction, but primarily down the tunnel behind this trapdoor.
This looks almost like it's a
So-
guard.
Something has taken enough time to put an illusion at the opening of that tunnel. Right? And then when someone, okay, so with your 23 survival check, animal, someone threw the bottle down, caused disturbance, bothered the animal, right? As soon as it came close to, you can look from where you are, you can see outside, right? It saw something. Probably something, right?
Well,
Like it was disturbed, right?
we can either try to deal with whatever it is now, and then it isn't behind us.
The
as
fact
Lee
that it's
said.
not popping up tells you where you think you
Probably
know where the
busy.
body went.
Yeah, probably. busy. So
Right?
we could at this time just move past it. Want to just continue our way further in? Or do we want to try to sneak up on whatever this thing is while it's
I feel like we
occupied?
could probably get a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just pop the lid and go in guns
All right.
blazing.
I'm going to quietly open the
We'll all
lid.
prepare actions first. Stab or bash.
They're all standing around it, and I'm gonna stand there.
Really, we're talking about cantrips and stuff. Just blow the fuck out of the hole. Put the lid back down.
Anybody have any like alchemical fire and drop down
We're
there?
like, we
You buy
automatically
alchemist fire
assume
or
whatever's
whatever?
down there is bad. We see movement, we shoot.
Kill the drunk person.
Right.
Yeah, we
Kill
kill
the poor sick moose.
At the bottom of the hole, you see the other shirtless guy. He had just fallen in there in his fucking coma. He's now dead.
Yeah. So everybody's prepared.
I'm gonna cast.
I have my.
And everyone within 10 feet of you gets the bonus to their saving throws.
Saving throws.
Huge.
The plus fiver?
Plus 5. It's
Don't move away from me.
Uh,
I'm joking.
don't leave me.
It's
Open the age.
Do I have to do anything to open it, or am I able to just open it? I would like to carefully.
Is that a level one spell that
Quietly
you just burned? Just
open
out of curiosity? Is level one?
It's
Shit, maybe I should burn a level one spell too right now. Make sure we're prepared.
a little disturbing how well built this hinge is, as it's like you can lift it with nary a check, but as you do so, you can see like little strands of fine strands of silk that
Mhm.
spread out across the floor. Outside, right?
I don't like fire. Maybe I should have gone that torch route. All right. So it's open now.
It's open, so now you have your round of actions prepared. This should be very quick. The actions.
Well, we'll go, I'm
well,
not going first.
who's first? You
I'm
open
gonna
it up.
Kill the dead, which wants it to.
I'm right beside it.
So bonus action, you open it up.
And the imp first.
I'm gonna
You look down.
I'm gonna look in.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
So
I
you
wanna
look
see
down. It goes down
Where is the
about
orange
15 feet, and you just see a mass of moving like hair on shell kind of thing, like a very large skeleton spider is in the midst of down and tightly binding its prey in the small confines of its hole.
Oh.
It is busy.
Busy.
How far down? 15?
15 feet.
Is
I'm
it a
gonna
straight
throw-
drop?
On your...
Pardon me?
Is it a
That's
straight drop?
exactly
It's
what
like
I
an
was
angled
thinking.
slope.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah.
spider would be crouched, like
Yeah,
just
you
at the
believe
edge,
it is.
and just resting there until it felt any disturbance.
No point in jumping down.
I think we should just.
I can
kill
throw Sacred Flame down.
That's
No.
radiant.
So I am going to look out.
Fire.
Neat.
I can direct attack a creature you can see within 15 feet of you. Melee attack roll. +9.
On a hit, does 1d6 bludgeoning damage. You hit with all three and make a 15 save. It's a dead lizard, so you have to hit with all three.
Yeah.
Force me to make the con check.
Now, So it's a melee. So because I'm a strength melee character, does that mean strength?
So it's an attack roll with a +9 bonus. You don't add straight attack roll.
It's a straight.
Yeah.
Okay. First one. 26.
Hit.
26.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now
we're
it's
rolling.
all
Now it has to make the con save.
+9
Since
is
it's got hit
really
by all
nice.
three.
That's
Yeah,
a nice
that's a
advantage.
pretty good
That's pretty crazy.
on attack roll. Isn't it?
Now, does it deal the 1d6 bludgeoning each attack and then that attack, or is it kind of?
It does
No, you do,
1d6
right now you
each
do
and
3d6.
then-
You just roll 3d6. It doesn't say you
Yeah.
add anything. It's just 3d6.
And then you add your.
Ooh. These are the ones I got with 2024 set.
Nice.
Pastel. So that's 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and it's a 15 con save. I got 15 on the die. It's not great, but on each of your turns. Okay, so that's if I fail.
Yeah.
Right, and I have the +1.
So does that mean it's no longer in the
That-
tentacles?
Next
Or it's-
turn, you'll get a chance, 3 chances to do it
To hit
again.
it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So if
Okay.
you failed, I would be holding it.
So how much damage did you do? Sorry.
16.
How much? Sorry.
DC 16 wisdom.
17. That's on the dice. My wisdom is.
Alright.
Okay.
And for me, it's a DC 16 wisdom save as well. Excellent. Well, I'll roll my 1d12.
Two.
Oh, that's right, 2. I've said that every time. 13, and I add 1 to it because of my symbol, right? So 14. Oh! Thank you.
Ready for it?
Thank you. I totally forgot about it. Now I won't forget it in this session, hopefully.
Cool. Okay. Next person had something.
I take a shot. It's a surprise round still, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll take a shot. I have advantage, right?
The thing to hit this thing is so simple right now because it's
Yeah, 16 on the die plus a whole bunch.
It's just kind of
Probably.
curled up in
Yep,
its thing.
crit, and
And it's everything. Roll.
you have the assassin archetype, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, I got everything. I roll 76 when I crit in a surprise round.
So you start with 42.
4d2.
42.
Oh, 42. Yes, we did this exact same thing
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
42 plus this. I get to re-roll one of these as well.
Worth it.
Very
So-
nice.
So it's at a 70.
Yeah.
The only thing my character does.
Assassinated.
Yes.
That's
You're
good
dead.
though.
Oh yeah.
To be very good at the thing you do, right?
Yeah.
Or what is it? What's that beer that's it's
Do
literally
one thing really, really right.
well. Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Can't
say I was
remember
gonna have
what
it. I was
is,
gonna have it like.
Steam whistle.
There you go. It's dead. Underneath there, right?
Let's show our
Is that
audience.
steam whistle?
Yeah. It's coming for you.
So it's dead now. You look at it. It's what you see there. The coloring on this spider is strange, even for people who aren't necessarily savvy when it comes to nature.
Does it look corrupted like the?
Is it familiar?
Band or whatever.
Carapace that we are used to?
No. This is just. It looks. Its coloration is weird. It's like. It's not an unnatural. Color. Well, or the result of a spreading.
Damn it, it
Shoot,
could have been Spider-Man.
I was gonna say, quick, let's harvest some venom.
So in order to do so, you have to drop down the hole.
Huh?
In order to do so, you have to either drop down or
Yeah,
hoist
no,
it
I'm
out. You're welcome to.
I don't think so. buddy
It's
dead?
15 feet down.
Is
It's
buddy
he's dead.
dead?
Oh,
He's toast.
yeah.
Why couldn't we just leave the spider alone?
No one wants to speak with animals.
Well, then,
It's all right. It's all right. You guys
I don't.
Oh, we
just
were gonna
murder
talk to-
everything.
we were
I
gonna
don't
talk
have
to
the
it?
capability to do anything other than murder.
just
That's
to kill
He
Bot.
even killed Pimple Bottom Brown Trousers.
I just shoot. I
Yeah.
shoot first and ask questions later
That's it.
and praise Asmodeus.
So you have to dro- if you want
As
anything from
Moses
this
looks
thing, you have
upon
to
you
drop down.
favorably, my child.
Bless
You
you,
get
sir.
the feeling that such a large spider, it probably opens up down at the end of the tunnel somewhere, like any other,
Like
you know,
inside it.
underneath there.
There's something in there.
Not that you, I'm not saying, drops down. Eventually, it opens up. It's a large spider in a narrow hole, so you don't see like a lot of refuse kicked out around there. They're just rubble on top, like regular debris.
I'm gonna tie off a rope so that I can come back.
15 feet of rope. We are.
I bought a
I'm
bunch.
good.
I know. Yeah.
I'm
How much is a
dog.
bunch? How much is a
I
bunch?
bought 90 feet.
You bought 90 feet. So everyone's got 30 feet. Plus, you have an extra 90 feet.
I'm loaded up with rope.
It mattered last time.
Alright, I'm gonna climb down there. I'm gonna pop down quick. I'm just gonna take a look around me.
If our Lord and Savior Asmodeus would bless me with another light, I can shoot a light down the hole and see what's down there.
I do so.
15.
And the light has been recast.
Okay. You get down there, and back in this area right here, the bottom, right? You can see I can put stuff on it if you like, but you see a narrow space. There's 3 cocoons on the ground, but there's just a pile of bones and whatnot as well.
A pile of bones.
But
and
they're all like
3
kind of they're like
intact.
husks. They're like
intact cocoons.
yeah, and the other cocoons are like okay, they're not. Sorry, their bones are covered in silk, like, but
Yeah.
like there are like dried husks still stuck in. But there's 3 down there that are
Okay.
like
There's a lot of flammable stuff down here.
not a lot. There isn't as much webbing as you think. The webbing is contained mostly on the prey. So
There's flint.
in an adventurer's pack, you start with a
I
flint and
have
steel.
one.
Everyone has like an adventurer's
could light
pack
a
or an
torch.
explorer's pack or a
Burning the cocoon.
inside you find a few bodies of like adolescent like but they're like
Spider's been busy.
the poison and the venom has like and the extraction of the juice cause their faces to be deteriorated beyond recognition. But there have been reports of people going missing recently in the area outside
I'm
of.
just gonna make sure everything.
If I don't know if you will, I did mention that earlier. That's what you guys are going
We were
there.
gonna go get some.
And then I'm just gonna take a look around because who knows?
So
Bodies
what are you?
have
So
I'll follow him
you
down.
drop down. So you burn it out. It's hot.
Yeah.
Right. You're able to like smartly.
I will
Right.
follow
my
him.
sword, right? You know,
Yeah.
kinda-
So you drop down there and you're just kind of sifting through.
Yep. Just see if there's anything that pops out. It's just a spider. It's just a spider. No, I'm finding bones.
I'm also
Um,
able to make a
But
look.
for a spider this size, you would expect there if this has been its home for a while.
Yeah.
There would the size of this thing. There would be a lot more bones. But in order, like, you get the idea that this is like
So this
there are
spider-
though there are bones
Yeah.
for a spider to attain this size, it would probably take a while. And there's
Yeah.
a fair number of bones, but not like years worth of bones.
Yes. The spider was transplanted. Okay, I'm done in here.
You head out. Okay, now. Sorry, you were following him down. You said.
Yeah, I'll leave. We've decided there's
Yes,
nothing down there.
you can search
I can.
too.
Yeah, am I able to?
Whatever you like. I'm just.
Yeah, I will definitely search.
You're gonna search
Yeah.
the rubble.
I see literally nothing.
Also, it'd be easier to search quietly on his own. Some scrounge and Izzy. No. 6 on the dice.
Starts getting a little too familiar with one of the adolescent skulls. Starts like sticking his tail in his eye socket.
Oh, don't forget about what we talked about with Izzy earlier.
Hey,
No. Not today.
can you text me a brief reminder?
I'm using that. I can
Okay.
get someone else to text it to you. Yes, I'll take
Just
that
read
off
it
the
on my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Read it on my phone.
But yeah. I guess there's nothing down there.
Read it in there.
I'm satisfied.
So, but he's just enjoying being amongst the dead. Would you like? Where would you like to go? You saw the footprints head down this tunnel. The one. Let's head down this. Yeah, more
More
heading
down
this
where
direction.
it tracks.
Some heading this way. More heading this direction. So
I should head in the direction of the.
We're more and
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
We'll take the path more
Path of
traveled.
most least resistance. We already
That
did
worked
that.
out really well
More
for us the
bodies
first time.
this way.
There be something done this way.
Some point I will play.
Oh, so we're getting a huge expansion now that we're down investigating. It's like the Fratelli's place in Goonies. You go down the fireplace and everything just like opens up.
wanted to have a cool campsite. We never had one of those.
It's like an encounter in the wilderness when you're on your way to do something, like in Commodore 64. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah,
Like,
you
kinda
the party
wandering around,
camps.
you're like, yeah.
A little too
Uh-oh. The party is awakened.
the GIF that's like two images just back to back. Yeah. Anyway, you head down this corridor. This is what you see. Again, these, it's unless I tell you it's a gap that you're gonna have to make a check over. It's not. Okay, this is just like one continuous tunnel.
Send the pseudo dragon down.
Which direction? This
30
direction?
feet ahead.
30 feet ahead. The corridors both turn in two directions. Now, I need to get that's a report.
It looks cool on camera.
Arrow. So this is happening along this ridge. So kind of like where we're at.
You were north.
Yes. So, that's what the pseudo dragons. You can send them in either direction. And
Well,
you
yeah.
at this time you're using your action to be like he's like a
Yeah.
flying camera.
And Izir will go off in the other direction to do the same thing. So we'll get both directions covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what direction do you choose? I'll go off in the other one.
I'll go north.
Alright,
Or
that
whatever that was. North.
Alright, so go that way.
Northwest.
I'll go that way then. Just invisible and chilling.
Yeah. Having to dodge everything.
And we're going under the ground, so there's old roots and stuff. These don't aren't vines, just little flavor. This is an area that there's it's eroded underneath, so you'll have to jump across it, or you could choose to head down. Is your this location now?
Is that another trap or is that just root?
Just roots and stuff. Like the pseudo dragon with its passive of 14, right? Believes it to be just roots and stuff. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me, dog.
He's just been chilling. Just been chilling.
Yeah, he's good. I didn't see him for a second. So, which direction are people heading?
Well, I'll let the group know that to the northwest there's either a way deeper down or we're gonna have to jump over something.
I can't jump very far. Maybe just a dwarf. I'm not known for my jumping skills.
A paladin can throw you.
I was gonna say
I'm a little
there is
heavy.
a noble sport known as dwarf crossing.
But I'm assuming you're telling us
Yeah.
that's a clear path to the
So what is there to the right though? Like, is there
I-
perhaps the chance
yeah.
of getting anything bounteous
Well, I
if
will,
we were to go that way?
I will send the dragon a little bit further depending on
Yeah. We may not be able to go that way, but our little minions could go that way. Oh.
You can hear your pseudo dragon can hear people chanting off in the distance. Where's your pseudo dragon? Your pseudo dragon went this way.
Yeah.
So he gets to here, and he sees a. And I don't have the mini for it. I'm sorry.
What?
You have to use your imagination. An albino, carrion crawler with brown bands all down its body, and it's got these the tentacles that are on its head go to like they hook forward and they're longer than the last ones you saw.
dragon will come back to tell the imp has seen those yet.
The imp sees those guys. That is, they are because your imp's invisible. That is like a ramp, like a natural formed erosive kind of thing, but it's like a staircase that goes down, and there's light further in that direction, and you hear people kind of low chanting in the distance.
And we think the gap here comes down as well.
It also goes down, but you don't see light from that gap.
The dragon's gonna come back. It's not gonna engage.
It returns to there.
And
to
I
that
assume
T.
we're
going all the way
in-
back. I don't want to put
No,
people's.
I mean at this point we will have all come to the fork. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Where's my
If you guys want to move me, I'll just kind of control the camera and watch that action happen.
And there is light down there that I can see that.
And no.
Oh,
I'll
can
cast
see
light
it
on a different
down
object for you.
this area.
yeah, cast on
Uh,
something out that way. I guess.
No, you
Although
can
that's
get a
get
rock.
attention.
I'll cast on something movable. So I'll cast
Yeah,
on
a rock
another
on your
bowl.
little bowl.
Yeah.
I
I just don't want to draw attention by holding a light.
Yeah, you can put it in your
Yeah, I
pocket.
think that's one of the
Okay.
drums.
Right, you can see for 15 feet,
Yeah.
but it's really tight for you to see.
This one of the drums.
You want armor?
He's asleep.
I have some
You
armor
see it?
on.
Alright.
Like
Down here?
No, up on the top.
Okay, so he's just gone.
I have
And what's
leather, but
this?
I'm also carrying.
That was the bottle.
So we don't. So it is.
Leave it there. Yeah. It might be important.
how true do you know?
It's a shield, but it's like it's got tourist.
Their armor is yeah.
I don't
So
know that. No, my mine is
At
inherited
least
many
he went-
years ago.
At least he served the purpose after death.
I don't know where this hello. Who is this hello? Fellow.
Greatest bard ever. Baldur's Gate ever.
I know not of this man or
He's
or
saying-
not Baldur's Gate or
Yes,
Waterdeep.
he sung a very heartfelt ode to like an ancient brass or gold dragon that
He
resided.
was very famous in the
He made like what 700 gold a night in tips.
ridiculous amount. Yeah.
Like
Crazy.
awesome. So-
So I obviously I will
That's the
explain
shield.
what I've seen, and I would assume we're hearing with the inside.
I don't know. What's
Heirloom.
the name doing?
Yeah, Azir reports back. And tells him about the 2 chanters and everything.
No, the people.
The
The
people
chanting
that-
is coming from further into that tunnel down there, and it's like a low chanting. Like there's not not loud, but just murmuring.
Oh, okay. So I don't actually see the women. He just tells me that there's murmuring coming.
There's
from them.
murmuring coming from like rhythmic murmuring, and those 2 people there are like standing guard, just standing by there.
And I couldn't understand any of the murmuring.
It was kind of incoherent.
Okay, I'd have
But
to
they
get
weren't
closer.
speaking words or any language that you know, just kind of mumbling, but it all seemed to be same time kind of mumbling.
How long has it been?
It's that's like whatever, like a
Okay.
couple seconds, like not long.
Oh, okay.
If you want, like really, like you guys would have moved up.
Yeah, because I cast shield before I
Right.
open. And
Yeah.
it's got 10 minutes on it.
So you sent the imp up to here. What's the speed? Its fly speed's 40, right, or 50?
Oh, pseudo dragon?
Yeah, the pseudo dragon, sorry. 40, right? Fly speed 40.
60.
Okay, so it would get here within.
And
2
it didn't
turns.
even get all the way.
No, it
'cause
would have
got
come
to
here.
the
and
corner,
would- yeah,
saw them
like,
at
well, yeah.
Okay.
So that would have been a turn. So it's like 15 seconds a minute. So, what's going on? Which way do you guys want to go? You can agree to split the party.
I go up that one.
Go which way?
Do we want to
Because
deal with the carrying the albino?
Well,
crawler,
we've
or
got to
do
get
we wanna
across a
get-
gap.
Or do we want to go down the nice slope and counter?
Easy slope will have a lot of people. Potentially.
They're just people that are not yet friends.
All may serve as Modius and see redemption.
Did this guy look like a caster or
Just someone wearing robes. Now, you don't have Pseudo Dragon. You can just
I just get the image, right?
yeah.
Simple ideas of
It
motions
would have
and
some sort of
images
symbol.
telepathically up to 100 feet. So I get an image of it.
Yeah, it's like it can, yeah. And I'm just so yeah, you would see that exactly what it says. Right? When I broke down here. And another gap, and then the tunnel carries on. And from this point on, it's downward sloping.
Might be easier to take on those 2 before. And this is like that's wall.
It's wall, yeah.
Okay,
Everything
so
that's
they
not
wouldn't.
everything that's not depicted is earth.
So it might be easier.
Because
to
now
take
it's
out
dirt.
2.
You can dig through it if you have like melt stone or that first level spell that lets you move earth or whatever it is. You can do that.
Or a shovel.
Or a shovel, a stout pick, perhaps.
Stone cunning.
So we could, might be easier to take out the 2 and then come back for the rest.
Those,
Or do you have other ideas?
I'm fine with that.
I'm just telling you what's there. There's lots of ways around. Whichever.
So the plan is to go when you say take 2 and then leave out the rest. You're talking about these 2 over here, or are you
No,
talking
these
about
2
those
because this is all
carrying crawler
separate.
guy? All
If
right.
we go this way, we
Yep.
heard murmuring down there. So
Yep. Yep.
there's probably a bigger encounter,
Mm-hmm.
which these 2 might then come and join. Whereas
Take out the
I don't know.
peripherals first.
Yep. Sounds good. So we're basically taking out the reinforcements. Is what you think is happening here?
We'll go that
If
way.
you guys agree, that's
Sure.
Fine by
Which
me.
way?
Just tell me which way.
Going this
the
way?
northwest.
Go that way.
North. Well, somebody's gonna have
Athletic
to
check
probably
across here.
cost me.
How hard of a looks pretty easy.
12.
Oh, we have a question on our thing there, Adam. Someone's talking to us. I'm not sure what to do to actually see it on your.
Yeah, you had it on the right side there. That arrow to the left.
Good question.
I have someone who said, "We have access to. Do you have access to a 3D printer? I would love to give you some mini printable models. It's a nice setup." I think that we're gonna not accept any files, but thank you for saying that it's a
I
nice
do
setup.
thank for the nice setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer. Yes, I have to use it. But please enjoy watching our video for this.
There is, yeah. Thanks, Bio.
Thank you though.
Yakoman.
Yes, I do. I have so much to paint already.
Yeah, buddy.
So, goodness direction, DC 12 jump check to get across there. Now, what's your passive perception? And what's the skill?
11. 11 is my perception.
11 is your passive perception.
14. So we
Now,
Well,
are,
before we
are
do-
you truly potentially not going to be able to make that jump?
I only have a movement
So,
25.
oh, I think so we can. do
I
Dex
am
as well,
vertically challenged.
clang, clang. No sand floors. I said sand floors.
12? Ooh. Hopefully not the first and only for the night, but on that 20.
All right. The armor is not in the way. It is
Superhero land on the other side.
That's it. Because when you know how the
Just
armor
stick the landing.
bends, you can make the most of it.
The armor catches a light breeze just right.
That's it.
That's right.
And it airs out the undercarriage in your metal
That's right.
your metal cage.
And then I Scarlet Widow it at the end.
I'll go for the jump.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Actually, let me see. Acrobatics. It's a DC 12.
No. It's a DC 12 on Athletics 6. It's just straight jump.
What is it on acrobatics? No, I missed it. I got a 4 on the die.
Plus 0.
Okay. So Boomy, you're over.
I am not gonna get over it.
And I go 17. 18.
So I have
I got
fallen.
18.
Can't get up.
I need one of
So
those
with everyone else.
life
I just did a strength check.
life
Okay.
alert.
What'd you
I-
get? What'd you get?
There's I
12 is the DC.
not particularly athletic.
You guys fall down
We've got ropes.
How far?
about 15 feet,
Help.
and you're sliding in this direction. Just like the ground just keeps giving way under you.
I guess
and
we're
you
going
slide.
after those other guys.
You always land in some sticky
You both
situations.
take 6 damage.
Ah!
Decision made.
That alerts. You hear someone shout. Out here. Ryan, is that you over there?
Yep.
Yep, that's me. And then you from around the
Is that
corner.
persuasion?
Was that the
Yes, it is.
was that the lizard guy speaking? Was that the creepy crawlers saying that?
No.
They're carrying crawlers.
Is that the carrying crawler?
So from around the corner, you see a big, like I described before, a big white, massive. It looks like a giant maggot. It's a white carrion crawler with brown bands on its carapace. Someone wants to give me a nature check.
I'll guidance it.
Nope. Don't want it.
Or guidance it.
18.
I refuse.
Plus
Okay.
3.
22.
Plus 3.
Okay, so It looks a lot like any other carrion crawl I've ever seen, except its face is a little bit more.
Tentacles are a bit longer.
Tentacles are a bit longer. It has more of the face. It would strike you as. Remember, I showed you. Face is more like has these long kind of feathery things on it. And where its tentacles used to be that were long, that would like taste the air to find decay. It's got these long hair-like tentacles on the top of it. That's what you see. Again, this is a very narrow passageway, so you see it fleetingly as it scurries across here. You would see it, and Boomy would not because he's taller as well. Ooh.
21.
You gotta climb.
13.
Yeah, at least I can do it before they move.
Well, you get Carl
13.
13. What'd you get? You need to make another tag, Carl.
Oh, that's right. I do need to make a new tag.
So does Justinius.
That doesn't look bad.
So, and then I got.
So you two need to hang out for a little.
Well, we're good. I'm gonna climb up. I'll kind of actually down. Although I guess how far is it?
Oh, it's 15 feet.
Yeah,
When
but it's
you're
a
sliding
slope.
away. Your speed is going to be doubled getting up. And out. You're climbing uphill through like sand. That's rolling,
Okay.
pushing you down.
But I wouldn't have to make a check to do that. Oh, I will.
You certainly will, Mr. Thelon.
For Vassy.
It is your turn. Make that check. The
Yeah.
ground is giving away as you're sliding down, right?
Yeah.
The ground is kind of giving away like around you, and your speed, it takes you twice as much moving it out, so it takes you 30 feet.
Yeah.
Just to get out after you make your check. So
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make my check though.
But you're both in light armor, so it's not
Yeah.
as bad.
Is that all right?
Yep.
What check am I making?
you're not athleticsing, you're just
Yeah,
kind of,
a 9.
So it's not your turn
20
yet, sorry.
earlier.
Bench him.
So
Put
Thelon,
your second string in there.
Thelon, you slide down another 15 feet
Great.
on your movement. Okay?
Yeah.
No damage, but now it's further to get up.
Sure.
See those guys are kind of separated.
It'll be separated for a little bit until he goes down the next thing. And then I'll open up. So now we got Charlie. It's your turn, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna move in, and I'm gonna try. So, does he look like he's controlling the carrion? Like, I'm telling him what to do.
So you can't see the carrion crawl. You saw it briefly.
Yeah, like I'm gonna move through.
So you saw him move up.
Yeah.
A bit, and then the carrion crawler moved up, almost like you would
Okay.
instruct a dog to.
Yeah.
Right, and then so.
So I'm gonna move through, and I'm going to try. This rod is just kind of like.
Yeah. There's no limited
There's
uses.
no-
No, it's just there.
That's pretty sweet.
It's just your thing. It gives you 3 attacks and +9. Shitty damage.
Mhm.
Cool effect if you hit.
I'm gonna use the
And he
against
gets multiple attacks.
And
You can
smite.
do it like 6 times.
because using the rod. No,
No,
because
it's
the
the
action.
action.
The
That's the
rod
action.
would be an
Yeah.
action. Now,
but you can smite on any attack roll you make. Plus 9 is pretty
so
good.
I could smite
Tentacle attack.
on a tentacle attack. Okay.
It is a weapon attack.
Okay.
Pull out all your
So
smites from one
so yeah. So I'm gonna try to do that with carrying crawler. And I'm going. Yeah. I'm gonna put all 3 against.
Okay.
Because I can. All 3, if I hit, holds it.
Right. And
But
speed
not
becomes
one.
no.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll try to
What's your physical
9.
character?
17.
Yeah.
26. Which I always forget how it works.
So it's 2d8.
Okay.
That you add onto it. Might hold on. I have to bring up.
Six for your thing.
Which another one of those. You want to do one on each.
Now, can you do one? But then that's a spell slot each, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's no. It's not an action to smite. It's just
No.
pump. Right.
Yeah, but it's my
That's your
my
spell
slots.
slots.
And right now,
Just beginning.
This is just the
this
start.
is just the start. So we'll just use one. And it's 2d. Sorry, 2d8.
So you can expend one spell slot with radiant damage in your weapon. Target initially weapons damage. 2d8 for first level spell slot plus 1d8 for each level higher.
And now the smite, I add
Charisma
my
modifier.
charisma modifier. $27 damage.
Total for all 3. It's
18,
and its speed is 27. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, and its speed is 0. I can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. And because it's a tentacle, it is not metal that's grabbing
I am grabbing it.
it.
When you said it kind of looks like a rust.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Shiny.
Yeah. So it's a saving throw. So
My sword is.
yeah. That was just I have it. Not much of it that hits the rest of monsters, but it's a magical thing. It's not. Cool. All right. Okay. So after Guardian, it's my turn. His speed is 0. I can't take a move action.
Hold on.
Yeah. Right. So then, so
Or
his
could
speed
you?
is 0.
Or could you whip it?
Pardon me.
Can you just-
Well, now he's grappled.
Pull
Like
back.
now he's held, right?
Right.
So next turn, as long as you're holding him,
Yeah,
you won't be able to do it again. Right? You have to.
You could release them and then block them.
but I can't release him, like, because I have 2 attacks, I have 2 actions. Not considered like I can kind of squeeze him, pull it back. and give
So
him a
the
second
tentacle rod,
squeeze. I'm just curious.
with all 3 tentacles, with DC failure. Doesn't say on grapple, just when you hit. So yeah, it's like
It says
it's
an
like
action.
yeah,
Right? You can use
yeah.
an action to direct each
Yeah.
tentacle.
So it's
So,
If you've got
so
2
could,
attack actions,
so if I
you can
have
take
2
another
attacks,
another 3.
or is
Name
an
the
action?
the rods while holding the rod. Use an action to direct that creature. So it's the action to direct action.
Yeah.
But if you get 2 attack actions,
It's not.
then
There's 2 attack actions. It's not. But that is when you take the attack action.
Right.
You attack twice. So you use your action and you attack 3 times with this. Right. But you can't do that 6 times because it's
Yeah.
your
But
action.
you're just kind of. It's not like he's going whack whack.
No,
whack.
it's
he's going
it's
whack.
individual. No, it's individually directing each one.
So
But
it's
it's
3 separate attack rolls.
Yeah, it's not like one attack roll. It's he's mentally
No, it
controlling
makes
them.
sense because I want to hold him too, right? I
Right.
was just curious because it did mention action, so I was just curious.
It doesn't say that he's grappled, so that means that it's not your tentacles aren't
Oh,
occupied, but your action is directing the tentacles. Right? So it says, yeah, I know. Or is it an action to direct each individual tentacle?
No,
So you
I
would-
think that it's one
yeah,
action,
yeah.
use tentacle rod,
Yeah.
or one action
Yeah.
is attack action,
And attack twice.
and you can attack twice.
That makes
That's the
sense.
option. You get the third attack. It's really good if you got 3 kobolds in front of you, but it's
I can
also
whack
good
'em.
if you get all 3 of them on the same guy to be able to do a DC check, and +9's nothing to sneeze at. Like, it's,
And
Can
the
he
DC
attack
but
again next
do
turn?
you
or does he have
add
to
your
maintain-
strength bonus
No,
to
he's
those
attacking
hits?
because they're not grappled.
Do you add your strength
He's
bonus?
not
held
grappled.
there.
It says he's not grappled.
Not
It
grappled.
reduces its speed to 0.
So picture it like I'm pointing the rod at
Sticking
it, and
sticking
then
it to the
3
ground.
tentacles are coming out and slapping
Yeah,
me around.
yeah.
So you would not get
Hold
your
it to the
strength
ground.
bonus in that either.
No, it's
And
just
just grows back more tentacles.
His magical
That's
attack.
sick.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Like the cat. And,
yeah.
Oh, where it's like,
Swallow the tesseract.
oops.
They're called cats. They're not cats. You know what I'm talking about,
I know
though,
it, I
right?
know
They,
it.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom
The
saving
name-
throw.
is that me?
Right, this is a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah. You feel this person try and cast try to cast a spell on you. You feel like briefly like yourself kind of like having to fight to keep your movement going, but you overcome. He takes a step or 2 back.
I will survive.
When you overcome, he takes a step or 2 back and is questioning.
He was questioning his
They closed. That's 3.
So next is Boomy. He did, but there's only 2 people that are here currently.
Goldworth.
Oh yeah, and then after her
Justinian.
Justinian.
All right. DC 16 wisdom save on
You can't see him from where you are. You have to move.
the. I'll move. I'm not gonna move that far. Flip my head around, shoot him, and move back.
Well, there's these roots in the way.
So he fell. I'll move back so that Sauvignon can get up there. He doesn't want to block the.
Got it.
So Vigneault, it's your turn.
All right, so Sauvignon.
Where do you move? I don't want to.
I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna have to act as a little bit of a meat shield as well.
So I'll get right in there with the Karen card, boom.
Yeah.
In the name of Asmodeus, and I'll
Straight up take a swing at him with my.
We had advantage.
and he'll have advantage.
No, but we had advantage on our jump.
Why?
Oh, it's only
10 plus 7, 17.
You see if they're good,
saving.
they're
Those
plus
ability
three.
checks.
All right, awesome. So that hits, and then so my damage on that is
What, on my aura?
1d8 plus.
Yeah, it's
My
only
aura's-
on saving.
It's also on
Oh,
when I jump, when I jump
Yeah.
15 feet away from you.
Yeah,
And
it's
you're
gone.
It canceled out.
Unfortunately,
Hold
hold-
hands, we'll
hold
jump at
aura
the same
with me.
time.
I'll just weigh it down.
So 11, and then
You're
I'm
a
gonna
human.
summon. Can you
I
use check
probably weigh as
spiritual
much as
weapon? It's
you.
10 minutes, right, for spiritual weapons.
You
Pretty
now have
cool
your weapon
but
now
it's
has a
like-
-1
yeah,
penalty
it's-
to attack.
Doesn't allow for a lot of people
First
when I'm
monster.
frontlining.
Non-magical.
A rust monster
Yeah,
with
but
it.
I have
Oh,
to stand
no,
right
magical.
behind you.
I just got the attributes.
yeah.
Use you
Which is
as
what
the
I would
shield.
what they were doing.
Which
they
is
were
cool.
combining things. A
Do the-
spiritual
do the
weapon,
C3PO
duration
thing.
1 minute.
Oh yeah.
It's 1
The
minute.
Chewbacca,
Mm.
C3PO
Yeah.
guys. Carry a
That's a
wizard on
level
my
2,
back.
eh?
-1 on your permanent on your.
What's that?
It's not like it-
You don't think so? Look at all these guys that are around here. You
No,
don't
we're
think
not
that's
down
worth it?
there.
Yeah, but some of our parties down there, we're not going to back
No,
them
they
up.
haven't seen those guys yet. They're not that far down.
They're not that far
We're
down.
almost that
We
far
don't
down.
Is
see
the
this.
guy behind there? You said he was chanting. The guy behind the creepy
Something
crawler?
beyond down that tunnel.
No, I
So
mean
he's
like
chanting
this
beyond
guy in
there.
particular that's over
He just
there.
cast a spell.
You
against
just cast a
Sheridan.
spell on the
And
cleric.
I'm sort of walking away because he was like, that didn't work.
You have advantage on that attack roll against the Karen card. By the way.
I had advantage on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sorry,
I should crit.
I should get the second one. 6. So
So
no
you
problem.
missed. Which total damage you did?
7, 8, 11. But then I am gonna summon the spiritual weapon for sure. Definitely. And then I'll go and I'll have the spiritual weapon pop out, and it will make an attack on the cleric.
Oh, what are you-
Well, wait, it will make an attack on the cleric in the back over there.
-1 counter.
Cleric in the back. 9, 6, 15. Yeah.
With the spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Head up
I
here.
may as well be on the rust monster now. I think. No, I think I have to harass the cleric in the back.
You're the cleric?
Yeah, it has to be pretty much. And then that one's only a D8 as well, I believe, plus 3. Cool. D plus 3. Just in case he tries to keep casting stuff at us. 4, so 7. 7 on the cleric.
Hit?
No, it's a
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, would you roll the hit, sorry?
Great, you already said I hit.
What was it that you rolled?
I think it was
What was it?
15.
Oh, shit, okay. I was just bringing something
No.
up here. Yep. Okay. You, Sir Justinian of True Good, you're falling down the thing. You are fighting against the ground. Your strength saving throw.
Ah.
What is it? Oh, okay, at least it's not,
Not a
a
I was
one.
one.
gonna say, it's not a one.
Yep.
We're okay.
You don't take any damage, but now you're 30 feet down this thing.
Hanging out.
You can. Well, you're still ahead of her because you just started moving first.
Here, she won my next.
So,
Pardon?
Elon, strength saving throw.
Plus,
I'm not rolling well tonight.
6 total.
I didn't have luck. Bad luck. I'd have no
I
luck
can
at all.
see them now, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can see a lot of them, I think. Wish they could be in a row.
Time
I
for a
didn't
new
want to go out
makeover.
this way.
And you're human.
So,
We're moving it down to represent 30 feet below.
Eventually, we'll slip all this back up.
That's our feet of the character.
Okay, so what do I do? Come down. Well, we'll build it again. You end up on like this isn't a stone like obviously marble floor, but like harder packed ground, right? Interrupt the conversation. You know, they heard you coming down, and they as you come out here, you're making noise. I don't make any
Not 20. Not 20 alert. Not 20 alert. Not 20 alert.
You should have got some stealth checks.
Then-
Well, he was falling and they're moving all the dirt that wasn't
Woulda,
moving
shoulda,
before and
coulda.
rolling down.
I
Very
don't plus
stealthy
10
fall.
on my stealth
I'm
check.
just trying to help you out.
Yeah.
woulda,
I would
shoulda,
be in the
coulda.
dark.
Sometimes Adam's feeling a good mood.
I do get to
Other times where he likes to see
I get to
blood.
dodge half of it
24 damage.
because I get
Yeah,
to
uncanny
I
dodge.
get uncanny dodge.
And would that apply to
Sorry,
up
how
You
much?
can-
How
yeah,
much did
you
you
can
say on
see
that
it.
one?
Someone attacking you,
You can see it. You can just
one
reduce
attack
it.
you can take out.
And the other one that hit you was a 17 on the dice. Well, 17 on the dice. 13 plus 4.
So what was the first one?
The first one was 20 even.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
I'm
24.
cutting
Sorry,
that.
24.
So I'm cutting that to 12
12.
plus
Yeah.
13.
No, the hit that was 17 to hit you.
Okay.
Normal class.
Yeah, 16.
Hit,
You
hit.
take another 12.
Okay.
36.
36 total. I had 35.
Ooh, you're really hurt.
Buddy. Came down and got shot.
Oh.
Fear not, for you are faithful.
Before
servants
you
of
drop
Asmodeus.
into, you lapse into unconsciousness.
You're lucky I used my inspiration to have you help me pick up some cabinetry in real life.
Right. right. So starting your next turn, I need a death saving throw.
Yep.
But as you're coming down here, you see you would see 2 other people in the room coming around the corner, but they're like, all wearing the same similar colored clothing as this guy. All mage knight minis. Okay. Start again. You hear screaming. Well, half the amount of screaming you heard from the tunnel before.
Oh, we're back up to these bad boys.
gotta
and these
Take care.
heavy
Finish this.
hitters. It's the main
Um,
event.
I'm gonna use the rod again. Carrying crawler.
Okay.
Declare pose no threat.
So he's backing away from you, like he's
That is
the type of
a-
people he's used to encountering. A single like whole person spell, like he usually gets them.
That's a 20.
The carrying crawler.
Yep.
Okay. 3 hits. Speed is 0. Can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn. I make a DC 15 con save with a +1. 14. I fail, which means
hit with all
I can
3.
now I can either only take a bonus action or an action. My speed is 0, and I have to make the saving throw at the end of each turn.
And 14 points.
14 points. Where did I just get that from? Carrion crawler is gripped tightly, and it's can't. I don't know how to describe it. It's dead. It's done.
Okay.
It is no more. It's like constricted, and you kind of hear a pop, not like a bony crack, more like a squeeze a tadpole too hard,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And liquid begins leaking out from it.
Now,
You can still move. Your action was used to take those 3 attacks.
yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, you can't because your action was
Using the rod.
using the rod,
Right. Oh, okay.
right? So you don't get an extra action. You don't get your other attacks because you just took 3 attacks.
Oh,
When you
no
use the
worries.
rod. So you don't have to move right up to him if you don't want to. You can
Then
use
you
5
get an
feet.
opportunity.
Yeah, I want to move. I still want to move close to him.
Okay.
He's gonna keep backing away.
Well, and Izir's been at least staying within range of the fire suit dragon as well.
Not near
And
the
is he?
R.
Give me. I need your.
Super Dragon wouldn't say it.
No. I just need. No.
Why not?
I just need
We're
a.
buddies.
It's a fucking imp.
We're buddies.
Super Dragon's not dumb.
Yeah. Imps can be
The
nice
imp
sometimes.
is. The imp is in the guise of it's wearing the guise of the pseudo dragon, like the minor illusion. Right, just kind of popping it.
Keen sense.
Yeah, you know it's the imp doing it. You can smell it, but but the imp is mocking you. Doing what imps do. Well, it's mocking you. So after Shardian, the dragon's gone. It's my turn. I am going to.
Is there a pseudo dragon a male or female? Well, it looks like it
Make a
looks
perception
like
check.
It keeps that.
it
private.
makes an assumption of your gender based on your
Oh!
physical attributes.
Whoa!
What are you outwardly
Triggered!
displaying as?
What's the comment section saying? No, they don't.
What are you outwardly displaying as a male or female pseudo dragon?
What matters is how he
I'm going to
feels,
turn into
okay?
the opposite gender version of a pseudo
I
dragon.
need to see.
Presuming that it is attracted to.
Correct. I'm presuming it's attracted to the opposite gender of pseudo dragon. I'm making many assumptions here.
What if
There you go. Well,
They just all have cloacas.
it looks like I said. I was
I have
envisioning
no
this being like
interest.
marsupial in a lot of ways. Like, aren't they like marsupials?
What's that?
The pseudo dragons aren't they kind of marsupial? That's how I always envisioned them.
No, they're mini.
I need a
dragons,
wisdom
little mini
saving
dragons.
throw from you, please, Mr. Shardian.
Remember.
I know. You've got all the
Paladin gets
bonuses,
wisdom
but here's the
proficiency
thing:
and the bonus on it.
you're the person who just.
Let's not talk about my intelligence.
Got a
Yeah,
fucking
it
run.
was my dump stat too.
Got a
So you
fucking
get an
run.
attack.
Then take an attack for opportunity. On him as
Alright.
he flees.
Oh, and I was in bait. No, I wasn't in bait.
Okay. You kill him. As he goes to run away, your sword comes down and cleaves his collarbone in half. Blood spurts out. Not like the weird discolored blood, like human blood.
Human blood.
Right? Smells that has that familiar odor, irony to it.
Now, does he have a emblem? I'm searching for.
So he's wearing
God.
just robes, and he's got
Oh,
he has
wow.
he had like a little like a little crop, like a training crop that you would use on like an animal.
No medallion.
No
holy
medallion
symbol
or
of some
identifiable
kind.
mark or anything that you can see. But as you kill him, and he falls down, the hood peels back, and you kind of see like a cloudiness kind of leave their eyes as the person dies. So as they're dying, like you didn't like because they're wearing a hood and a cowl. As they hit the ground, like you faintly see like their eyes were like kind of foggy before, and they clear briefly. Just murdered a mentally innocent. Meat for the grinder.
He stood in my way.
Asmodeus gives him a quick blessing.
How can you not love his motives?
Yeah, that's it.
Can't even say that now. Elon's dead.
Yeah.
What? Feeling
He's
sad?
dying.
He's about to die.
No, he'll be fine.
You take damage. Automatic crit. 2 failures.
Wait, who?
Glorious.
Why do I
So-
take more
There's
damage?
2 guys down there.
There's 2 guys down here
Oh.
with you.
That's alright. You got one left. You got one
I'm
left.
already on the ground. You think they show some mercy?
You got one left. Is it my turn? Is it my
They're,
turn?
Here I go.
They're cultists. They are not merciful. That's one guy attacking you. Then the other person would attack you.
I don't even get the roll.
Because you're just being gutted by.
Yep. He has died.
You see Polonius hit the ground, be cracked very hard by what seemed like a heavy whip, knocked him unconscious, and 2 people dive on him with daggers and rip his sternum open. They are pulling out his innards, and you see some other hands from out of the crack that you're about to slide through, reaching and grabbing at him.
That's all with Elon?
Yep.
You're getting gutted
Oh,
right
I'm
now?
dead. I'm dead.
I can, when you
You're
take
dead,
damage,
dead?
when
I
you
am
are
dead.
dying and you take damage, it's an auto crit. A crit is 2 failures. There's 2 people attacking.
Yeah, I thought you only took two
You
auto
took
crits.
1 crit and then a second crit. Each crit is 2 failures. You need 3 failures.
Being ripped to shreds.
Oh,
Same thing that happened to
I
you.
thought that I had a chance
Multiple.
No,
You-
I didn't get a chance. I did
No,
2
'cause
death
every-
saves. I had a chance for a third death save, but I didn't even get a
Yeah,
chance for
yeah.
one. No, he's dead. I was gonna no.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'll accept your
ceremony.
blessing from the afterlife.
Oh, you've already thanked him many times. He will accept you.
That's disappointment.
Disappointment.
I'm sorry, bud. We've had a slew of player deaths in recent games. I figured a DC 12 was a fairly nominal DC. Rochelle. Oh,
And then
you go at the
roll
end.
like shit
Boomy's
3
turn
times in a
first.
row.
I really hope you make your success.
I don't
Yeah, we
want
might
to
lose
die.
just
I don't want you to
Phineas
die
here, too.
either.
Jay just said tonight he really likes this character.
I'm.
I
Situations be what they are.
I'm horrified.
So you need DC 12 or die. You know the precedent's been set.
You also can. Yeah. Well, it's climb up the rubble. It's higher. It's a strength saving throw to climb up. It is double the movement. You can also shape change. It's a bonus action.
Ooh, that's right.
Just saying, you have option. You have the options, right? But you don't have to.
You
What
wouldn't
would
have
be-
fly or anything.
No, but she would
No.
have animals that burrow that could move through it with impunity.
Like
I'm not saying you have to. You can
Badger
make your
mole?
check. Make your check.
Could they bad badger mole?
Bears can climb.
yeah, I'm gonna
Honey
shoot
badgers?
you.
A honey badger or a mole.
Bears can climb.
Oh, get up there.
They're over there. At least you have more hit points. if nothing else. You just saw fucking savagery happen to
Roll
a
Thelonious.
new
He just got
a new
painted.
comrade. Like not even a
Just
long.
got painted.
So Rochelle, do you want? Do you? Oh fuck! You can keep the mini though. It was your first painted mini.
Thank you.
Rochelle, you want to take this? You want to roll the hit points for
I
it?
got the 3 characters I.
Just
played
pretend
in
this is brown.
Adams.
I have
Yeah.
rounders.
The ones that are standing upright.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
All good. I'll come back better, more useful. Won't just be a damage.
Where are we? Yeah, it's a strength check, so now you get a +4 on your strength check. Right? Bonus action, you transform into a bear, and you begin to climb with a +4. Try and get out.
Ah!
1?
No,
No.
5.
You use your bears after you use
DC
that yours.
12.
At least you got the hit points.
So you slide down, and the two people at the bottom suddenly see a bear sliding toward them, and jump back with poor Thelonius's entrails still on their daggers. There, as they jump back, some of the guts snap on their blades. You see 4 more cultists back in there. They're like they look dirty and
There's only
filthy.
6 of them.
Yes, they're filthy. These ones look like
That's how you fell
Yeah.
into them.
Oops.
yeah.
Held 3 straight.
So are we willing to put another
It
long
happens to
rest
the best
into
of
this one or not?
Character of this campaign.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
Boomy's the only
I'm
survivor.
just
We're going through it pretty
presenting
quick.
options.
So-
It's
It's
sad
I
when the wizard's the
I
one
just
that
got
survives.
bumped up to like the second longest surviving character
Yeah.
at the moment.
The dice want what they
That's
want.
not-
So
that's not on.
yeah, these people were here digging through the remains of. They're not monks. These aren't actual monks. They're just cultists. Okay. And then the bear comes down and they jump back away from the bear. Thelonious, you continue to be dead.
Oh, I was gonna healing winds you, buddy. Sorry.
It's all
man.
good. It's all
I had
good.
it all planned out.
Start again.
Yeah.
You suddenly hear a roaring from an animal like roaring from behind you, where you just saw your 2 comrades fall down the hole.
I'm heading back towards the hole. Kind of ask my surviving comrades here. Jump down the hole.
Boomy will come with
I'm gonna try to do it.
He's laying on his feet.
Not. I'm not just dropping down, but I'll try to.
Guys all-
You're,
Sure.
you're jumping
Right.
down onto soft.
Yeah,
Earth.
but I'm gonna try to do the whole, lean back,
Do you have a shield?
slide feet first. I do have a shield. I'm gonna have
Do
the shield out
do a
front.
Legolas down?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
surf down.
You give me a
Snowboard.
an
That'll be acrobat.
yeah acrobatics check, but it's easy. I used to love jumping off sand piles.
One time I had like a mound.
Yeah,
And we had
17.
like
Yeah.
old skis
You land it, and you start
There was, like,
skiing down.
going down all these like cross country skis.
You end up down beside the bear. There's a massive wall of hair in front of you. Though it's fresh, it doesn't smell like bear. I'm sorry, Matt.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, that's
Well,
alright.
Does anyone have Revivify?
Carl would be the only one that would have it. I don't
I'm
even
not
think-
advanced enough.
I
I
don't
was
even
gonna
know if
healing
that's
winds them.
level.
All I,
what level
all I
is
can
that?
do.
Has to be within a minute of the person.
I've also been ravaged though.
Yeah, that's true. Like spread apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
pretty
can
much gave
draw
a
in
description
quarters.
where it was like there's
There's nothing. There's
Like a
nothing they
ritual
should be.
sacrifice.
I mean, like I've got yeah, just savagery.
they're so
These
they're
people
so
are possessed,
crazy. They
right? They're
literally
just
just
gonna-
like they're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
let's use your entrails as
I hope you
As
all
Christmas
listen.
ornaments, they're gonna string them apart up like lights.
I hope
Just
you
like
all listen
eating
very
it up,
carefully to
man.
what happened.
Now, do I
Just
have
devouring
an
it.
action
You
at the
see,
bottom there? Or?
yep, you see, Polonius takes up 30 feet.
Wow. He got me. All right.
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, exactly.
You see 30 feet of Polonius.
I'm gonna use the rod.
30 feet of
And
Polonius.
the
is
first
definitely-
three that
That's
I
a
see,
good title.
I feel like
title.
that's a Polonius one.
I'm gonna
Actual
give
Yeah,
album.
30 feet of
whichever one the
Polonius.
first three are.
So there's these three weaker
Yep.
people.
I'm gonna give each one a whack.
Okay.
First hit. 15 on the second.
So you're doing individual ones, or are you just on one?
Whacking, boom, 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 3 of them.
Okay.
Kind of maybe make some distance. I'm hoping to. I don't know how weak they are, but maybe they'll. They
Like
got
they're just
slapped
regular humans.
in the face by a tentacle. I don't know. Maybe they'll back
Really
up.
need to save it.
Yeah, this is just damage at this point because it's only.
Yeah, just when
Yeah.
they hit. Yeah.
Yeah. If I do all 3, then 6 on the first guy. 6 on the second guy. 5 on the third. Wacky wacky.
This guy that you hit with the 6.
Mhm.
He's although you like the little slap clearly broke his jaw.
Yeah.
Stares at you like very angrily. You can tell he's about to strike. This guy, the first guy that you hit him, and his eyes. He kind of shakes his head before he hits the ground. He's unconscious.
Okay.
But you like, there's that moment of like lucidity, and he like hits the ground. This guy, you clearly busted his jaw, but he's still alive. And this guy, you did 5 to. He's also still up, but very, very badly hurt. Very badly hurt.
Hey, boo boo.
Guy grabs at you. He's from. He uses his whip, like a long like chain whip with like a ball on the end of it. It's kind of like a mace, but he's like, wielding it like a whip, and he's like the Morning Star from Castlevania type thing.
Yep.
And he cracks that at you. No.
But he looked cool.
He kind of reached back and went to whip it, and
yes.
like he doesn't quite get the timing right. Like
Yeah.
whips require a certain
Somebody in
amount of
line here.
finesse, and I'm gonna hit one of those. Nuts. I get less than 2. This guy is dead. Okay. This guy with his busted jaw charges in to attack you. Misses. But as he does so, like smashes his already smashed face
Okay.
into the area of your helmet, trying to snarl at you like animalistically. But it's more like a gurgle and like your mashed potatoes. This one, oddly enough, please.
Howard.
Polonius is the corpse of Polonius is neck
Spread.
was spread all over the place. His neck was severed. His hands have been like or lacerated. There's this one guy is like still got like one hip or just animalistically charging in. This guy here will force both of you to make wisdom saving
Who, me?
throws. You
Oh, and you get plus
You-
3.
and you use your character's wisdom. Use the bear's physical stats,
Because I'm
your
now
mental
within 10
stats.
feet. I'm now within 10 feet.
And it's a wisdom
Pretty good for you.
Yeah,
saving throw, so I get the 2 on that plus my wisdom mod.
Yeah, plus 3.
So I
Yeah,
get
on
2. So my proficiency bonus I attach to saving throws too.
Yeah,
But you're also next to Sherigan, so you get an extra plus 3.
I have my aura.
I have plus 3 wisdom.
Yeah.
Plus,
So plus 6.
so it's plus 6 plus 2?
2 plus 8.
Plus 8, okay.
So don't roll shitty.
Shitty.
And
20!
oh.
Yes!
Okay.
Finally! I knew I had to get
got
some
7.
shitty
I got
rolls out of
7.
the way.
Okay, you both succeed. With your 20, you feel the spell attempt like someone's trying to put like this spell is someone's trying to put control over you. I will grant you a bump in your initiative order. But use your reaction. Charge you one of these. You don't have to. Just because it was a 20.
Which one?
That one cast.
That one's got the
That
morning
one's
star.
got the whip.
4.
Whips have unlimited ammo.
Oh, for this guy.
Hopefully the whip guy hits his other guy.
Excuse me. So the bear stats I got it here, I think. So you look 2 attacks with his fighting his claws, plus 5 to hit, reach 5 feet on a hit, 1d8 plus 4. So
So I go for
86.
the claws first.
Oh, hit points. Did you want the number on here, or do you want to roll the hit points for your bear form? We can note it.
This
And every
is
time
more
you turn
damage
into
to
a
my
bear
fighting
form,
bear
you'll have
than my,
this.
my work there.
You wanna
Yeah,
take
34.
Because I do,
You wanna take
if
34?
I hit, I do
Yeah.
1d8 plus like 4 or something, and then my second, my spiritual.
Then I roll again, right? To attack.
That's 5 to hit.
Terrible roll.
I love it.
So that was your bite, which is you get 2 attacks.
And another terrible one. I missed. It was 3 and 3.
Those will miss. Those will miss. But there you go. So you bumped up your initiative order. Boomie.
Sliding down after Sheridan.
Don't have
That's right. Doesn't matter.
trying to like.
I'm less than 10.
It's not hard. It's like in case you roll a 1. That's the
They're
main thing.
They're,
Oh,
occupied.
okay.
They're occupied.
So I got 9.
They won't cut you.
Fine. So you jump down in the sand and you sink up to your knees and you begin sliding down.
Trudging down. I see anybody up?
No, not. Well, I mean, no.
See a lot of me.
Yeah, what you will see more Thelonious if you wanted to. Sauvignon,
So we know?
Alright. Have a sense of disappointment.
Yeah.
From beyond.
Well, he was definitely becoming a good
Like someone
acolyte.
hands you a juice box and it's already empty. That kind
Oh,
of thing.
rage.
page or
That's it.
Well, there's not much I can really do about it.
You're up as nice.
Oh, past the last one. That's right. I guess I'm up here with you, eh, Boomy? It's just you and
No,
I.
he's
ready-
trying-
No,
he's
I'm halfway down.
Okay, so
Because
you
you're
are down?
intentionally moving, not fighting it. Next turn you'll be.
So it's only the two of us basically at this point, or it's only me. I'm the last one
Yes.
that's up here. I'm gonna straight up use my. Yeah, we're obviously gonna have a long rest after this one. Like this
You're
adventure
gonna,
turning into a-
you're obviously
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
use
have
my-
a long rest
I'll
whenever you
give
want.
you the ability of my
I haven't wasted
Asphere.
anything. I'm good.
There's
And-
We need to find. We've only lost one party member.
And there's all those guys down there. I guess that she is literally just taking them all with the bear farm does.
Now you go back to the new guard status.
And that's it. There's just like those two bad guys down there.
3 plus 1 guy. Right?
3 with 1 with like.
Oh, and everyone's already dead. I'll just start shambling my way down here. Slowly.
You head,
You have to
you
go.
head back and then you jump.
Oh, I have to head all the way back.
Okay, yeah. Hey, just hop off the side. There's no side.
Okay.
The track is like
I
a
come
road
down.
section.
And Izzy and I are chatting about how unfortunate it is that we lost what seemed like a great disciple to Lord Asmodeus.
You don't know that he's dead yet until you get down there and you see.
I felt it though. I felt the disturbance in the
A
forest.
sense of
didn't I?
disappointment.
Is that what you're saying?
Sense of disappointment
I felt the disturbance. So how far can I get by doing that?
while you're behind Boomy.
All right. Yeah, because we were
So
slightly
we were
ahead of me,
closer to
so
the
here we
edge.
are.
Bring us.
Any shot. Nice. That's where all the action's going on right over here.
Wisdom saving throw, Rochelle. Oh, you can't. You just used your reaction. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, but make your saving throw. Okay.
And it's a wisdom card?
Yep.
Great.
No, it's a wisdom
Plus
saving
your
throw.
wisdom.
It's if you're proficient in wisdom saving throws, you get your proficiency modifier plus your slide. Starting again, so you get plus 3.
The eight again, yeah.
8.
So 18.
You hear a discordant kind of, not a melody, like a muttering, incoherent kind of muttering inside your head briefly. Back up at, start again, didn't go. Start again.
So I'm gonna divide it. One guy in front of me. The other two Whippy boy.
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Yeah. Sorry, I did that at a turn. Michelle. I did that at a turn.
Oh, okay.
So when it comes back around, the guy in red doesn't.
The guy in front of me, 14.
Oh, that's a hit.
Whippy boy, 26.
Hit.
Boy, 4. And I'll move.
Okay. Oh. I have problems. Well, he shortens up his whip and tries to crack you with it.
One?
We're done with the
Excellent.
This is still like within like 2-minute mark from when you cast it. 'Cause you didn't like no one's been stopping to investigate. It's just like
Shield is paid out.
fuck.
Shield is paid out.
Yeah.
I'd say paid itself off with that one
So
save right that just happened.
Left a minute.
sorry, bud.
Hey, I hit a 70 to start. the
It's
day.
only been 6
Oh, yeah, that
seconds
was
since
the
his
one
death.
that cracked.
It's only been 6 seconds.
I'll find out with a bang.
More like a switch.
Splatter.
Yeah.
Splatter.
I do agree with Boomy. I should have gotten a stealth for a stealth check.
I'll give you one now.
Yes.
Don't
Silent
worry,
as
don't
the
worry.
grave.
I got a plan. I got a plan. Wait till my turn. Wait till my
Oh, yeah,
turn.
you're gonna be a zombie very quickly.
No.
I have the perfect mini for him too. The little half mini.
No.
We're running around on stumps.
Him. Then his soul is lost.
So, sorry, where were we? Sorry, what? My guy fled. I've already done the one thing I've attacked, so now we're at Justinian.
Yeah, alright. Again, I'm rolling like shit. I have a 7. I
So that's your
Plus
fight.
5. Sorry.
Miss on that. 14.
Pause.
14 to hit that guy.
10
Okay,
plus.
that's fine. That hits. This is 2d6 plus 4, I believe. Yeah, 2d6
Pause.
plus 4.
Oh,
Passive perception is 11. Passive, what's your passive perception? No, yours is 14.
14. Then I just roll my damage.
2d6 plus
4.
4. So 8. Okay. He's very deeply gouged. I didn't succeed in any of my checks, so I have no concentration to check to make.
Lie down there.
You're at the bottom, you can see.
Whoopie guy.
Is there
C16
anything
wisdom save.
Everybody
Oh,
like
Precedent? Am I doing
no,
it?
I fail.
Was that this? Was that this?
What's your passive damage?
That's 20 damage.
Yeah. Passive. What's your passive perception?
Oh, 14.
So again, you do this like he's wearing a mask, but you're
Yeah, we're just seeing that these are
Yeah.
possessed people that are
Yeah.
becoming unpossessed.
no, not in this guy's case.
Oh, okay.
Not in this guy's case. After you, it is Sauvignon. You're at the bottom now.
I will be at least. All right. So,
You're able to be down there too if you like.
oh, he's coming with me for sure. Hero always comes with me. We've been together a long time, longer than the age that we look. All right. So I slide to the bottom, and I immediately go up to. I walk sadly up to the body of Thelonious Musk, and I get on one knee next to
What
him.
part of it? What part of the body? 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
we
a
got-
lot
we
of it
have
in
a
a lot of
30
different
inch
places.
spread.
Well, the parts that I can
A little
stuff
here,
your
a little
organs
there.
back
A
little
in.
everywhere.
The largest portion, the pocket, the biggest pocket you can find.
The biggest portion of it, I'll shove it back
There's
in there like a soup.
Lung and some stomach hanging out.
And I will look up into the heavens and I'll say, "Oh Lord Asmodeus."
Oh, no. You're looking down. It's not Asmodeus.
All right, you don't. At this part of the history, okay. I will look down.
We would know who it
It
is.
is. I look down. Oh Lord Asmodeus.
He's
I could
everywhere.
sense. I could sense your displeasure when this, your acolyte, your future disciple, fell in the battlefield, serving your name, as was evident by the many times that he invoked your great services. Allow him to once again walk the battlefield, so that he may fight amongst us and continue to serve in your name. Lord Asmodeus, giver of all things, He who sits upon the throne,
Divine
give me your
intervention?
power.
Are you doing divine intervention?
I'll try and do it, but I'm also I guess that's all I can do, right? So I'll get my
Is that a third
D100.
level?
My
Five.
Yeah,
D100.
5 or less.
Is that a
Oh,
third
yes.
level?
No,
You
this is
roll-
just straight up.
It's a skill. Like a
Yeah.
cleric can call on their god.
Oh.
but you have to
So-
roll
Yes, you have to
less.
roll a percentage die and you have to get 5 or less. You have a
5%
5%
less.
chance.
I'll give you a shot. Man. I'll use.
It's
my-
better than anyone else can do.
Right?
It's 1,000 times
All right,
better.
here we go. So it's all riding on this.
Okay.
The 5%.
Wait, I gotta get a good view.
Is one of those a 10?
All
One of
right.
those 10s?
Yeah, I got the percent all right.
All right.
No, they're both percentile. Good
Yeah,
work,
yeah, no,
Al.
you gotta have to make it right. Make
All
it
right.
right, Carl.
Let's
Oh,
see.
he's right away.
This is
Oh, he's
your,
going
I
over
was
there.
gonna do it over here.
Yeah.
This is it. Your chance to live or your chance to die.
Done.
We need 5% right here. Live or die. 5%. There we go.
It has a total.
Oh.
Demon dice.
Can you do it? 50.
Oh, well, but I mean, you know.
Switch him, switch him. There you go.
Fine. Was it 50? It was 50, not 5.
Yeah. I
Nice
was
try.
I was a little bit
Oh, there
excited.
you
All right, I'm not using this.
Well, just because Lord Asmodeus' dice have touched it.
Since you joined the party,
Let's finish them.
cursing everyone.
All right, well, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Well, and so,
somebody else.
so you're saying that there's no chance of me being able
I'm gonna
to,
bless it with holy water.
like, magically heal him and bring him back to 0.
as a level 5 or level 6 player?
Yeah.
No. There's no way. Not if you just failed your divine intervention, no.
I couldn't just
Seen him
like
on.
heal him. Is what I mean. I couldn't just be like,
This
hey,
isn't like pure like wounds type
that's
scenario,
what I mean.
you
A cure like wounds
No,
kind of scenario.
no, he's spread out.
Get some sponges out.
You have
Mop.
to,
All right, well, that's all I could do.
Soaking them up into a spot.
I don't think I
Give
get my
me an
bonus
intelligence
action.
check.
Science, I could do
We can rebuild them. We can make it stronger.
you need just different
Faster.
parts of bodies. Maybe if you,
Have
know,
the
put
You
like
can, you can Dr.
100,000
Frankenstein it.
volts of electricity, strap them to the ceiling of the church.
Igor.
That's it.
For the switch.
that lightning spell. I can-
Perhaps someone could turn him into part of a flesh golem at some point. That would be the best, way you could
Does your
reuse
cleric have
certain
raised the
parts.
dead? That's the only
Raised dead is a level 5, isn't it?
Well, you used to bring up
That's animate dead. That's,
Animate dead,
that's
right,
different.
okay.
Their soul leaves their body. They
well,
can't
his
be
soul's long
resurrected.
gone.
They can't be resurrected after by any
Asmodeus
difference-
is currently
The
eating
difference
his soul.
between Army of the
No, he's
Dead
not.
No,
and
that's
Weekend
what
at
it's just.
Bernie's.
That's the disappointment. Everything
Yeah.
that's dying around here is going somewhere else. Same thing that's
Oh,
happening
okay.
with.
It's going to the-
Same thing that's probably happening with what's his name right
So
now?
you could at this point bring him back then.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to bring him back along with
Same.
Oh, Carter Sherdigan.
Dracar Noir and maybe
Top
your
order.
old.
The guy
Okay.
dead in front of you. There's only the caster left.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. Now,
Can't bring him back to the fighter.
The fighter? No.
He can stay there.
He was already brought
No.
back by the other guy, remember?
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
I
he
can
actually
attack
still exists.
but can I use part of my attack action? 'Cause right now I've got the rod.
Mhm.
Can I put the rod down, pull the sword out?
So, sheathing would be your bonus action. Drawing, as long as you're moving, drawing a weapon is part of the movement. Right? That's the official rules. But to stow a weapon is a bonus action.
So I would.
You still get
not-
2 attacks.
I would still.
You just wouldn't have a
So
bonus
that's,
action.
so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stow that.
You couldn't cast one of your smites. It would only be your regular smite.
I'll
I know
attack
you
with
like that one.
regular.
It's got a really good flavor. I'm gonna compare.
That is a 16.
So you hack through them. You are standing in an area that is wasn't tight.
Excuse me.
This area's
No
been
stock
like
came out,
kind
no
of
stock came
like where this erosion came down. You can see there's this like rough stairway that naturally formed that leads up onto this side. This area has been kind of tunneled out a little bit as like a spot where people would gather, right? It was like a holding pen kind of thing.
Okay.
Now, you recognized that as you killing these people, there's gray kind of fog kind of through eyes. This guy that you just killed didn't have any of that. He was clear-minded.
They probably should have been the first. I don't know.
So, but yeah, this area's been cleared out. It is 11 o'clock. Are we good to end it here?
So you said this area's been cleared out? Yep.
Area
Alright, I
right
just want
here.
to say one last time. I say, please, Asmodeus, Izzy here also wishes for him to have one more chance to serve you. Can
He's
Izzyr
dead.
go
He's
and-
dead,
and have a
Carl.
chance at-
It's not clear.
Dead, Carl. Let him die.
I'm sorry.
I'm,
Sometimes
were you carrying anything
It's-
of importance?
Was I carrying anything of importance?
I loot him.
Oh,
We-
he's
we-
got the cursed jewelry.
he doesn't.
The body.
No.
Specifically, his neck and his arms were deeply cut. He does have whatever else he had. 2+1 crossbow or something like that,
I
right?
had no plus one.
No, you had 2,000 gold.
I had 2,344 gold.
I loot him.
No, there's that.
Well, they
Oh no, I get the body first though, and then I hand out the gold. Who gets his
You were the one. He was the one stuffing my guts back in.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'm right
reasonably.
there. I'm right there. I say it's only fair.
it's
He
like-
would've-
No, it
he
doesn't
would've-
mean it
so-
doesn't mean it's right by your feet. It's there's 30
I
feet of
also
them.
I
I'd
also
say he
had
would've
to look
wanted
for
us
a
to
leather
share this
bag.
gold
You
in
have to
the
look
name
for
of
a leather
Asmodeus.
bag and a ripped apart body.
So
There's
we
a
all get
lot of
five-
leathery
500
sacks
gold each?
laying around.
In the name of Asmodeus, yes, I'd give each person their
I
500
also
gold
had
for his,
a single
gold
poison
wallet.
vial, 2 poison bolts for my crossbow. That's it. That's all I had a bunch of rope.
All the rope.
Oh,
I had
we'll
a
take the
bunch of
rope.
rope.
Thank
Take
God
the
we
rope.
saved the rope.
120 feet of rope.
And you had 90 feet of rope?
Oh yeah.
So we all
Plus
get-
my 30, I had 120
Yeah.
feet of rope.
So we all get 30 feet more.
30
rope.
feet more rope. You doubled your rope.
And he had, yeah.
What a deal. What a bargain. I'm glad you're dead. I got 30 feet of rope out of it.
What part of my body had the rope? Oh man.
Someone mistakenly got 30 feet of entrails.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
there was just- everything was red.
It's all wet.
Somebody
This
stretches
is
it
very
a little bit more.
stringy.
Right.
Why is this rope
All right,
stretchy?
that's it.
Starshroot
It's
cord.
all over.
Well,
There we
Thelonious
go.
is no
Thelonious.
more.
We can do a Toll of
Thelonious
Dead for
Toll of the dead for
the
Thelonious.
bell toll.
Thelonious has
Thelonious.
passed on. But his soul is currently still trapped.
Doge came for his life.
He didn't
The
die.
market has spoken.
You gotta do.
I don't know. He was kind of useful. I don't know if he would have been Doge. He would be an erroneous Doger.
To be fair, there's some pretty useful people that have been doged.
That's true. But I mean, I
And
feel
then,
like
and then rehired. But
this,
this
this,
time
that's
it's
what I mean. This department seems like it did eat any cuts from it.
Well, sorry,
There
guys.
we go.
That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. It's all good.
I
It
know.
happens.
And Lord Asmodeus, I'm
Lord
sure
giveth,
that he is
and Lord taketh
disappointed.
away.
Umi, with your intelligence check, notices specifically that those are missing. That's why I made him make the intelligence check. See if you can remember that. Then you said specifically that you went and checked, and we were like,
Share with the party that weird jewelry that he seems so obsessed with. Yeah. These people seem to like jewelry for some reason.
I
Loot
certainly
the other
agree.
bodies.
If there's anything good, let us know.
That Morningstar whip.
I cannot use that.
I need it.
Range
I
is
need
10 feet.
something. Because my guys, I'm using a regular Morningstar, and I could use a Morningstar whip. And my
Yeah.
Morningstar just got damaged even because of it, so I'll take
Yeah,
a
it is
Is
Morningstar
a whip an
whip also.
exotic weapon?
He's a war cleric, so he can use anything.
Yeah,
As long
I'm
as he's
proficient in
got,
all
like-
martial weapons.
Okay.
Or I should say I have proficiency in...
It's a martial weapon.
Martial.
Yeah, so you, a war cleric should be able to use that.
Yeah, that's 2d4 instead of 1d4.
Sweet.
Finesse as well.
Yeah, it's reach, so it's a 10-foot reach.
Sit down, Carl.
Wait, it's got finesse?
It is a finesse
Oh,
weapon.
so I don't know if I
You can use your
it.
choice of strength or dex.
Oh, okay, so I can use strength in it in that case. Alright, cool. So it does 2d4 plus 1 is what you're saying, right?
2d4 plus 1 plus the strength.
2d4 plus 1 plus 1.
Pretty good for you.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Especially going from my damaged more from mace to this.
Well, your base damage mace now.
Yeah.
You're -1.
Alright, cool. Well, there we go. Until next time, Red Tail Rogue signing off.
We even got a compliment on the setup, and this
We
isn't
did
even a
get a
good one. This
compliment
is
on the
just like
setup.
basic.
This is base. I hope that he decides to
Tune in
subscribe.
next week
Yep. When
where Thelonious Musk absorbs into the soil.
spoiler alert.